It's the Past Journey, Present Progression podcast. It's your boy Cleasy B. You know, I got my boy Boogie Brow in here today, man. And they gave me the honors to come shoot this podcast out here at their shop, you know, at the Peixotto location. And man, it's an honor, you know. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and he gonna talk to you guys about his music. I want him to touch on his music, let you guys know about that. And I want him to tell you guys about the role he plays at this Peixotto Clothing, you know. And he got some information, you know. He know a lot of stuff, know a lot of people. I'm pretty sure he got some good information to give y'all, you know what I'm saying. So my boy Boogie Brow, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming to the platform.
Thank you for having me.
And let me come to your location.
Oh, man, it's all good. It's
Man.
a pleasure to have you here as well.
Yeah, man. It's been a long time coming, too.
Come on now.
You know,
We've been talking about this.
Yeah, you've been my guy for a while now, you know.
Years.
we both got some things going on, so it's the perfect time to, you know, sit
Right.
down and bust it up, you know.
Let's do it.
So, man, we gonna, subscribe, like, share, comment, download, do all of that, you know. I need y'all support. You know how this shit go, you know. We podcast and we trying to take it to the next level. Help, you know, build some entrepreneurs out there, you know what I mean? Tell the people a little bit about yourself, man, where you was raised. Just give them a little bit about yourself.
All right, I was born in Brooklyn, raised in Jamaica, Queens. And my mom sent me out here to live with my cousin Fred, Big Gurn, and my aunt and my cousin LaToy. Went to school in Ingram. I was a knucklehead growing up, you know what I'm saying?
When'd you come up here from New York?
The end of 92.
End of 92?
The end of 92. I was 17.
What was life like back there in New York? Like,
It was fast. It was fast paced, man. It was chaos, man. You know what I'm saying? Just being a kid running around, stealing bikes, you know, just doing all kind of goofy stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What was the music scene like out there in your
The
time?
hip hop scene was crazy, man. It was just, it was amazing to me. And I was a b-boy. I was a break dancer. You know what I mean? I had my crew I used to run with, my man Malik and them cats from 225th on 14th Avenue in Queens. It was the house parties was just crazy. Block parties was the best scene ever in that era and in that time for us growing up when that hip hop it started taking over.
Spread like wildfire.
Man, it went crazy.
I can imagine, bro, because, you know, I'm from Mississippi, you know, country, boy. I mean, I'm talking about country, you know what I'm saying? You go outside at night, you hear damn near every animal it is.
Right.
That country. But, so, when I used to see New York shit, it just used to be like on TV, you know, like, so I used to see shit and be like, I used to be, you know, amazed by what the shit I used to see. So, you was there around that time, you know what I'm saying? So, I just wanted to get a couple of little experiences that you've seen, witnessed around that time, like, you know, like based around music, you know what I'm saying, that inspired you to want to be an artist, you know what I'm saying?
Man, shit from Curtis Blow to LL Cool J, KRS-One, Rakim. You know what I mean? Just, you know that era right there. You know what I'm saying? From all of them brothers and Queen Latifah, MC Light. I mean, I can't leave the females out. You know what I'm saying? They definitely made an impact, and it was harder for them to get into it because, you know, the men was basically doing all the music. You know what I'm saying? So they paved the way, and they knocked some doors down, and they got their foot in the door. They was like, yo, we here. You know, but it definitely took an impact on me because I started out writing poetry at first, and then it turned into music. So,
I hear a lot of artists say that they start off writing poetry, and then it roll over into the lyrics. You know?
Well, we found ourselves in that. You know what I mean? We found ourselves in getting more creative about what we putting down on paper and what we see and how we living and how other people are living as well. You know what I mean? So
that was, man, cool. I would have never thought that you started off as a poet first.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I still got some stuff in the archive somewhere. I just gotta find them.
Yeah, man. So, as far as being an artist, how long have you been an artist?
Over 20-something years.
20-something years.
Over 20-something years, yep.
Man. Where you tell them where they can go get your music at?
Oh man, right now I'm in the process of trying to finish up this album. It will be released soon. I just don't have a date yet. Stepping Out is out. It was released about 2 years ago. Dead Eyes, Free Guard, Bronx Dead Eyes. He's my videographer for the video. And a lot of cats that I met when I moved up here, I met through my cousin, Dave Toledo, Jace from Black Stacks, Silver Shadow D, Vitamin D, Topspin. I mean, that whole Seattle hip hop.
Yeah.
I was involved in that. So basically, when I got up here, when Seattle was really getting ready to get loose with their music and everything was having that push,
Yeah.
I came at the right time.
You did.
I came at the right time. I wound up, meeting my homeboy Dante. He go by Dangerous Tactics. We used to be down by West Lake, freestyling, battling cats. So we used to be down there and just get the little circle going, and it was live, yo.
Kind of like took you back to the essence.
Right, it did. It actually did. It actually
Kind
did.
of nostalgic.
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope.
I can imagine that feeling, man. That and I ain't gonna say like, cause I know a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying, and that release date thing, that's the thing nowadays.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're not giving no release dates. They're just letting it go. You know what I'm saying? So I see your angle, man. You got some people waiting, so
Yeah.
that's what that is, man.
I just want to make sure I come correct and my music is on point.
Yeah, man. I mean, as an artist, I feel like, well, I'm just a consumer, but, I would assume like the more time you take to perfect your craft, and whenever it's ready to be released, you as a true artist, you would know that more
No
than
doubt.
the consumer would. You know
No
what I'm
doubt.
saying? So until then, just wait.
There you have it.
Yeah, man. So yeah, you came up here in '92, and what? Okay, as I'm gonna bring my boy Gurn in here in a little while too.
Right.
But as far as the clothing line, tell me like what's your position and your responsibilities at Peixotto Clothing Line?
Well, I'm the vice president. Of course, Gurn is the president, CEO. He does the graphics. He does everything. Me, I kind of basically, I'm the face of Peixotto. Pretty much like promotion, marketing,
Brand ambassador.
and whatever he need me to do, I'll make it happen. You know what I mean? So I'm out there promoting. I'm always wearing Peixotto. I don't need to wear nobody else's stuff unless it's black owned. I want to support them, and hopefully they support me as well. Support us, excuse me. But that's pretty much my role, man. Get out there, pass out flyers, get out there. Even when I'm doing shows or hosting a party or something, I'm always mentioning Peixotto. I'm always mentioning what we got going on and what we doing and what the movement is.
And I asked that question because I would put you. I consider you like a great brand ambassador, bro. For real, I mean, I know your position, you know what I'm saying, but the way you represent Peixotto, bro, is unmatched, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Like you said, you don't need to rock no other brands. I can contest to that. I can see you from some years now rocking Peixotto, so that I admire that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shows that you have belief in your product. You know what I'm saying? You stand by it.
It's more than a brand, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah, and you're determined to take it as far. You're determined to get that brand as far as astronomical as possible.
Right.
And I appreciate that, man.
I appreciate that.
As an entrepreneur, I noticed that, man. that's some dope. That's dope to me, bro. So, as far as all right, we're gonna bring it back a little bit. Okay. Like, you the only sibling?
No.
No, you're the only sibling?
No.
How many siblings you got?
My brother Artie, of course, my brother Gurn. I also have a couple sisters. One's in New York and one's out here. So, and I also have like step family, step brothers and sisters. So, as far as between my mom and my dad, it's just me and my older brother.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Is your brother, he into music and stuff?
No,
like
he's
that
not into
too?
music, but he listens to a lot of music.
Just a lot of music? Okay. He's into the brand?
Yes, he is.
Okay. That's what's up, man. Hey, and that's filthy too because it's like a family type thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's a family name. It's our great grandmother's name, Peixotto. It's Portuguese. Yep.
And his family members holding it down.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's admiring, bro. I pay attention to things, you know what I'm
I know
saying?
you do.
It might not be the regular things that everybody else pay attention to, but it's things that I pay attention to that makes me gravitate towards the person, you know what I'm saying? And you've been my guy for a while. Because I noticed things like that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And yeah, the first time I met you, it was basketball court.
Were we at Green Lake or we at Seattle U?
At Miller Community Center, man.
Right there in the CD.
Yeah, bro. I must have been like 15, 16 years old, bro. 15, 16 years old. And I've been knowing you ever since. And it's always been all love.
Always.
You know, and it's dope because every time we see each other through the years, it's always been elevation.
Yep.
Like, every time I seen you, you was always elevated to somewhere else in your journey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As far as myself, you know?
Yeah.
And it be things like that also that I pay attention to that let me know, like, okay, I met him in my journey doing that, and we're now doing this. That's part of the journey. Like, it kind of like fulfill. It's like watching. It's kind of like watching destiny be fulfilled, if you will.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can actually see it. You know. That's crazy, man.
Just like how we met, and, we met again. Well, we linked back up, and then you came to the barbecue, and you came and you met Gurn for the first time. We was out there playing dominoes and was barbecuing and cooking for everybody.
That was dope, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Be locked in, man. I appreciate Gurn too. That's a real one, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, man, we gonna.
Matter of fact, speaking of the real one, here you go, please. Just press that up for you
Ooh,
right quick. So we
that's
take home.
Nice, bro.
You know?
Oh man, that's nice, bro. I appreciate that, man. You guys see that, man? That's love right there, man.
On the back too, right there, on the bottom of the sweater.
Oh, that's dope, bro.
And it's reflective too. It's 3M.
Fresh off the press, man.
Fresh off
It's still warm.
Still warm, bro. Man, y'all see that? That's dope.
Yes, sir.
Man, y'all see that, man. Go check out that, man. Go come cop some of that gear, man.
1766 Northwest Market Street in Ballard. This is where we at. Our location's right here.
Ballard, Washington, man. Go to the Instagram page, Peixotto Clothing. And man, Facebook also, man, they got great quality, man. You won't be disappointed, I promise you, man. They got flavors for you too.
Instagram, The Real Peixotto and Boogie Peixotto on Instagram.
Yeah, man, go check them out, man, and come cop some merch, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Big Gurn.
You know.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you know what? We're gonna break for a minute, and we're gonna have my guy Gurn up here. You know, we're gonna talk to him and Boogie Brown at the same time because I want them to kind of like give me the story together of how they came together on Peixotto Clothing. So in a minute, we'll be back, y'all. What up, y'all? We're back to the Past Journey, Present Progression Podcast. We took a little break because I want to bring my guy Big Gurn in. Welcome to the platform again, brother.
You know how we do.
Yeah, man, y'all might know him. He came on, what was that, season 1? Season 2?
Season 1.
Season 1?
End of season 1.
Yep, he's in the season 1.
The last episode, right?
Yep, he was the last episode. He came back to the platform, man. He was representing Peixotto Clothing. And I don't know if you guys remember, but it was somewhere during the podcast when we said we was going to bring the other owner of Peixotto Clothing in on one of the episodes. And you guys see Boogie Brown. There he go. You know what I'm saying? So, and I wanted to talk to them both together because I want you guys, like, you know, y'all can go back and forth however y'all want to do it. But just tell me, like, from the inception to where it is now about the clothing brand, like, idea, how it started. You know what I mean? Give me a little breakdown of that, man.
Well, it started in New York. Book was out here. I had just left Seattle, working on the Butterbean brand, and I ended up going back to New York, working on Butterbean, and then I ended up linking up with Rough Riders, and in the process, the Butterbean brand kind of fell, and the birth of Peixotto was born in 2000.
Mm-hmm.
You know, me and my grandmother was sitting up late night, and you know, Peixotto was our family name. It was my grandmother's mother's maiden name, Marie Peixotto. Mm-hmm. And she had a brother named Charles Peixotto. they were big Garveyites. You know, they ran with Marcus Garvey heavy back in them days. So, you know, my grandmother used to always talk about the name Peixotto. Peixotto this, you know, anybody named Peixotto, it's spelled the same way they related to us. One day I was at work just sketching the name Peixotto, and that's when I decided to go with Peixotto. And I built the design up, sketch right here, you see on the back, that's the first logo. And from there, it built it to a brand. And you know, Bo was always by my side. He was killing them with the butter bean out here back in the 90s.
Glow in the dark joints, we sitting out at the let outs, after clubs or whatever, we pop the trunk, like Master P did with his table, he was doing it with the clothes.
How to search out the trunk.
I mean, you had the G-Shocks like that too.
Yeah,
I did.
Look at every color G-Shock.
Yeah.
Any color you wanted.
So, what was his reaction when you ran the idea by him?
Oh, he was all for it. You know, that's my right hand. Matter of fact, Boogie's position has changed from vice president to co-president. It ain't
That's big. That's big. That's big, man. That's big, man.
So we looking for vice president?
Hello.
Yeah, so we're gonna make Cleet the vice president.
All right, let's do that.
And me and Boogie's the co-presidents.
That's filthy, bro. And it's like, I think that's dope, man. Like, you listen to you talk, you can tell like you guys are close. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. It's almost like it's an unspoken thing. You know what I'm saying. And that's filthy between you two, man. That's love. And I just feel like, as far as running the company together, that's needed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, you know, when people be starting companies, you know, they get to a certain level, you know, politics get in the way.
That's what happened. That's what happened to Butterbean. Politics got in the way.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, to have the bond you guys got like that, I feel like that's kind of needed to prevent that. You know what I'm saying? Or at least to fight it off, as long as the stuff is coming at you. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. That's filthy, man.
And we also have that trust, and you know, we like we said earlier. You know, we grew up together. You know what I mean? We was always, weekends they come to my house, or weekends we go to my grandmother's house, or I go to his mom's house, vice versa. But on the business side of it, it's more of a not making the best decision. It's the right decision, and I trust him with everything. You know what I mean? He runs it by me, and if I say, all right, it's cool, and he'll know, like, all right, he ain't really feeling that. Well, let me do this. But I don't really have to say anything because he already know. But even when he do say something to me, I'm gonna give him my honest opinion. It's like he give me his honest opinion at all times.
Right.
And he's never steered me wrong. Never. Even if he know it hurt my feelings and he got something to tell me about myself, how I'm moving, I gotta accept it. That's my brother.
That's needed, bro.
You know what I mean? And I can't get mad at him for being honest with me and being straight up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Versa,
You want people around you like that, bro. That keeps you balanced. You know what I'm saying? But you said something that was key, that I want them to hear, that I feel like is real important. You said you gotta make the best decision, or you said the right decision.
The right decision, not the best decision.
Explain the difference to the people, man, because I feel like a lot of people don't know the difference.
The best decision on certain things, when people say that, okay, the best decision, well, I think this would be the best decision to do, then you wind up doing it and it don't work out. The right decision is basically saying, okay, this is the right thing to do because I know it's going to work. I know it's going to happen, and I'm definitely going to make sure my partner or my brother knows this is the right decision. The best decision is just a poof in the air. Right decision, it stands firm.
I feel like people be making like the best decisions moving off impulse. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Sometimes you gotta sit and marinate.
Yeah, bro.
Before you make your decision.
A lot of things sound real good on the surface, but when you take it home and think about it,
He always tells me that too.
you know what I'm saying? You might have a different perspective on that. And that's why I wanted you to kind of like explain the difference between that and expound on that, because I feel like that'll be helpful for them. Because a lot of, I feel like I know people personally that don't. You know what I'm saying? Think that way. That's why I said that. You know, and if I know they're a person, I know a lot of other people like that. You know.
No doubt.
Which way do I want to go with this? As far as right now, what plans you guys got for the company right now? Like, what you guys got going on right now?
Well,
you guys got the location.
Yeah, right now we over in Ballard. This is our main location. 1766 Northwest Market Street. And we're going to be here definitely till March for sure. Right now there's a pending buyout of the building that we're in. And we'll know for sure how long we're going to be here once March hits. But they may be shutting down to build a hotel here. And we will have to relocate. But right now we're here till March, the end of March for sure. But I'll keep you guys tuned, you know.
But that ain't gonna stop nothing, man.
Nah, we just gonna move to another location.
Yeah,
that's
man.
all.
It's a stepping stone.
It's a stepping stone.
That's what I was telling one of my
Pit stop.
friends earlier. I said, man, this shit don't stop. It just pause sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's buffering. It's buffering.
Buffering, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man, we gonna. What was, you know the 5 questions of that platform, man. What was the first 5 things you did to start the company? You told me your 5. I want to hear what the first 5 things that you did, you had to prepare to do to get this company off the ground.
The first 5, shit. For one, I had to get the gear on. I had to have it. I had to have it on me to show people. 2, get out there, word of mouth, showing people. You know, even if it meant just giving a couple T-shirts away here and there, push that. I need you to, check me out, check us out, see what we about. Oh, I like the material, I like how it feels. 3rd is getting more product, people seeing it and then having them purchase it, and then just moving around through different cities, different towns, and clubs, states everywhere. 4th, man, is just. Let me jump back, excuse me. The first is basically believing in what this man's been doing and what we can do together. You know what I'm saying? That's the first. Now I'm gonna go back. I say 4 is just standing firm, man, and just keep believing in what we're doing and know this is gonna go. You know what I mean? And 5 is just basically putting out good quality clothes that people like, different colors and what they see, and that they might even help us out. I'm like, hey, you ever thought about doing this? Okay, we run it by him. We sit down, we plot it out. If it don't work, it don't work. And we got to make the right decision.
The right decision. That's what it is, And I'm not going to ask you guys, like, how you get the product. Obviously, he makes the product. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, you have some brands out there, they don't make the product. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we hands-on.
Yeah,
He's hands-on.
Yeah,
He's
so,
hands-on.
Yeah, and that's a talent. And a real good, strong attribute to have, because like you said, you don't have to outsource, you don't have to depend, you don't have to rely, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of businesses fail because of the lack of having the ability to do, that makes them have to outsource, and that relying factor, it kills a lot of businesses.
Yeah,
man,
indeed.
So, it kind of like, it kind of ties in kind of like to what I be telling my son, like, kind of like the more stuff the less you'll have to shell out some dough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, cause if you know how to do shit, you ain't got to pay nobody to do it for you.
You ain't got to wait for nobody either.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like always be willing to intake some information, you know what I'm saying? Absorb it, man, and use it to the best of your ability, cause it's just good to know shit, you know what I'm saying?
My man, rest in peace, D-Ferg, he always told me to own your own equipment.
And you said that's ASAP Fergs,
That's his pops.
Yeah.
He used to say, own your own equipment, you know what I'm saying? When you own your own shit, you ain't got to rely on nobody. You can always print on whatever you want.
Yeah. Who taught you how to make it?
I'm self-taught.
You just self-taught yourself?
I ain't go to. I went to high school of art and design where they teach you the basics of art, which is color, perception, shadow, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you gotta be creative in yourself.
Yeah.
Just because you know how to use the press, that don't mean you know how to design.
Yeah, that's what I was
You
gonna
know what I'm
ask.
saying? Anybody can press.
Yeah.
But it's the creative part. You gotta be able to come up with a design too.
Yeah.
And make it appealing to other people. You know what I mean?
Because if you don't know how to design, I guess you're regurgitating what's already out there.
That's you
In
just
a sense,
copying.
you know?
Just
Yeah.
following everybody else's line. We're more than a brand. We're a lifestyle. So
For sure.
you know, this is legacy. This is my great grandmother's maiden name. and we running with it.
Bro, that night I seen you out, Boog, we was out somewhere, man, and you showed me your phone, bro. You showed me a lot of pictures of like people who support the lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? And they were like, real known popular people, you know what I'm saying?
From Rakim to LL Cool J to Bill Bellamy.
I think I seen Jadakiss.
Jadakiss.
Yeah, like I've seen a lot of pictures of you get people supporting you guys, man.
Eddie Griffin, the comedian, Earthquake, the comedian.
Sean Camp.
Yep.
That if that don't speak volumes, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Rachel,
we got more to get out there though to everybody.
Yeah, man.
We trying to reach out to Bill Bellamy. Link up with us. We got some gear for you.
We got a whole fifth. We got a
You've been representing us hard. Like, you know how you get people hats and stuff and shirts, and you be like celebrities, and they take it, but you don't ever see them rocking it.
Bill Bellamy
rocking our
several
stuff.
times.
He shoot a lot of little videos and stuff for people. He rocks our stuff.
He was talking to Fat Joe. Matter of fact, he had a. They was going back and forth.
Yacht Master hat on.
Yeah, he had the Yacht Master hat.
Don't even chill. I'm gonna tag him when I post his video, bro. I'm gonna tag him.
Shout out to Bill Bellamy, man.
No doubt.
Shout out to Bill Bellamy, the legend.
My booty's on the way.
Word. Man, this right here, man, I appreciate you guys, bro. For you coming back the second time.
No doubt.
You blasting the platform the first time.
Thank you.
I'm positive this ain't gonna be the last time.
No, sir.
Cause as long as I got something to do, me and my platform got something to do with it, man. We gonna push it.
And
Push that brand.
Always welcome to shoot here.
Yep,
you know what I'm saying?
Man, I appreciate.
I was just about to say the
that,
same thing.
I appreciate that, bro.
As long as we hit, you can come in.
Yeah, man. You already know. You guys know this shit, man. This platform is gonna always push your brand. Just know that. That's all I'm trying to say. So, with that being said, it has been another episode, the Past Journey, Present Progression podcast. Subscribe, like, share,
all of that.
All of that. If you ain't done it yet, if you haven't done it, you should have been done it. But I love you anyway. Yeah, man. Till next episode, man. It's your boy Cleezy B. My guy Big Gurn, my guy Boogie Brow.
Oh, man.
And man, you already know the saying, man. You got something you're trying to accomplish, got something you're trying to obtain, go get it and come back home with it, man.
Go get it, come back home with it.
Love y'all, man.
Peace.
Peace.
Boy Cleezy B, my guy Big Gurn, my guy Boogie Brow.
Oh, man.
And man, you already know the saying, man. You got something you're trying to accomplish, got something you're trying to obtain, go get it and come back home with it, man.
Go get it, come back home with it.
Love y'all, man.
Peace.
Peace.
And